Hello and welcome back to the channel. So obviously we have not posted on here in a hot minute. In the meantime of me obviously not posting on here, I have done quite a few things in life. So let's recap, shall we? So I actually ended up building out a hair course. Why? Because in my 8 years of cosmetology, I literally have seen time and time again people being like, girl, I have gone to so many hairstylists and why have none of them told me the things that you are telling me? That is because I care about your hair. That's why. If you want long, good hair, yeah, I'm your girl. Literally, if you go watch my last video, my hair was to here. Like, it was so short. And now it's quite literally to my butt. So, and people ask me all the time, they're like, so is it fake? Is it extensions? Because the last time we saw you, it was not that long. And let me tell you, the growth from here to here took a very long time because I was figuring out the hair routine. Now, from here to here, different story. I figured it out, and let me tell you, my hair shot out like a weed. These are the 4 things that I actually did to get my hair to grow. 1, first and foremost, I stopped chemically processing my hair. Why? Because anytime you are chemically processing your hair, essentially what you're doing is you are pulling all the nutrients out of each individual hair strand. Okay? Now, your girl was blonde. She was living her best life. She didn't look good as a blonde, but she liked it. She was like living. She was thriving. So, what happened? Her hair, it started breaking off. Like, I kid you not, I looked back at pictures and I was like, this is like a concerning look. I don't know why. Nobody told me, hey girl, either A, your hair is orange, or B, it is like breaking off, like it's rough. So, I stopped chemically processing my hair, and I kid you not, that changed probably everything, because the second that you stop pulling the nutrients out of your hair literally has the integrity throughout the rest of it to actually get longer down your head. The next thing that you probably should stop doing if you actually want to grow your hair out, and this one's some tea, I started doing low tension hairstyles. Now, you might have seen the videos that I have been posting, like the little shorts and stuff. Most of those are going to be like low tension hairstyles. You want anything that is not just like yanking on your hair follicles. Anytime you're pulling on your follicle, you're basically like loosening each hair strand a little bit more, so you could quite possibly be damaging your hair without realizing it whenever you were doing these like slick back hairstyles, the ones that are very popular right now. No ma'am, we're not doing those anymore. So you get 1 high tension hairstyle a week. I know that everybody's super into their slick backs. Yeah, not for you. Not if you're growing your hair out. Can do like braids, hats. Like, you can braid these 2 pieces back and do a ponytail. You have options, you're just gonna have to simply not. Also, I started doing a lot of heatless hairstyles. A lot of the heatless curls, your girl was doing. So, those are really, really important because you don't want to keep continuously putting heat on your hair. Why? Because essentially whenever you're putting heat on your hair, you're pulling all the moisture out of it. And what happens when you pull the moisture out of your hair? Everybody say it with me. Your hair gets fragile and then it breaks. So anytime you're pulling moisture out of your hair, you're basically increasing your likelihood for split ends. I high-key just suggest you like lean into your natural hair texture. Most of the time it looks so much better on you, and you'll probably get a lot of comments on it, and a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, like your hair looks so pretty like that. Number 3 is nourishing your hair daily. So essentially you want to be putting all the moisture back in your hair. So you want to put your oils on it, put your creams on it, and by creams I mean like daily masks. Kerastase makes a ton of them, and this is just like a water-based mask that you can put on. You don't have to wash out, and essentially some have hyaluronic acid, some have proteins, some have moisturizing compounds. Like, we need to find the one that fits you the best, and then that's the one that we use. So I use the 8-hour leave-in. I use that every single day. And then I lock it in with an oil, because you need to use your moisturizing products first and then lock it in with your oil, because if you're not locking it in with an oil, that moisture is just going to slip back out of your cuticle. Or if you put oil on your hair just without any moisture in it, then essentially you're just locking in dryness. So definitely highly suggest like making sure that you are nourishing your hair in every single capacity. And that even goes for like, you need to internally nourish your hair. So if you don't have a good diet, things like that, if you're not drinking enough water, those things are going to actually affect your hair a lot more than what you think they're going to. So definitely start your like hair care routine. And if you need a free download that literally tells you the timeline of when you should be using all of your products, I have that. So you can download it in the description below. And that is going to help you so much, because it tells you what, like, when you should be using your shampoo, your conditioner, your leave-in, like every single thing down to a T. I started exercising daily, and that sounds ridiculous, I know. Honestly, exercising daily does a whole lot for your hair, because essentially, if you think about it, you're standing up all day long, and the second that you like start getting this blood flow pumping again, so essentially anytime that you are increasing the blood flow to your scalp, you are enhancing the hair that is going to be produced, because essentially all hair is a compound of proteins. So make sure you get your proteins in, and make sure that you are exercising daily, because you need that blood flow back to your scalp. Because if you're standing like this all day and we're not like making sure that we're getting extra blood flow to our scalp, your hair's not gonna grow as fast as what it could be growing. So definitely make sure that you start like implementing some exercise, whether that be running, walking, or Pilates, just whatever you find enjoyable. That's the things that you should be doing, because you're going to stick with it. And that is the meaning of all of this. So if you're not gonna stick with it, then it's not gonna work. So consistency, consistency, consistency. That is the thing that I am preaching from the high heavens. Like, you literally just have to be consistent with your hair care routine. Those are the 4 things that I did to make my hair grow from here to here in a very short amount of time. So if you want more tips like this, don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, if you feel like you still need some more help, also down in the description box below, I have a link to my mini course, which is a hair growth mini course, and we super deep dive into what is actually going on with your hair and the things that you can be doing with it to help it actually grow. So that will be down in the description box below, along with the free download. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.